Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and there is no better way to start a video than at the greatest gas station chain in the entirety of the universe, Quick Trip. In today's video, I'm gonna send you guys back into the past with the past John and Dave when we worked on our Fox Body Mustang, also known as the Musty Vert. We had a bunch of cool parts come in this week, and we also put it on the dyno. Definitely did some donuts, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, I'm gonna head into Quick Trip, get myself my Hershey king size chocolate bar, and I'm gonna send you guys back to John. So John, take it away.
Unbelievable.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the most exciting news in the entirety of the Burnout universe, in the entirety of the world, and in the entirety of all human existence. We have a bunch of parts lined up: radiators, nitrous kit, racing seat, steering wheel, etc. And in this video, it's basically going to be us installing it. We did put the Fox body on the dyno, and I'll dub up some pictures and stuff of the dyno graphs. We started off with a little bit of a timing issue. We hit about 150 horsepower, 200 pound-feet of torque. After we fixed the timing issue, we fixed a couple other things. Dave went to tuning it a little bit, got us a little bit more horsepower, a little bit of a conservative tune-up, just because we're gonna do donuts and stuff with it. But we ended up getting around 204, 205 horsepower, and then 280 pound-feet of torque, which isn't bad at all. We're definitely in the future gonna try and get more out of it. But for right now, we need the car to run. We need the car to be reliable. So today we got handbrake, nitrous kit, like I said before. So yeah, let's get into the parts installation. We took the steering wheel off. We took all the paneling off, took the center console out. And basically what we're running into is how do we get the handbrake and stuff to fit in here correctly with the shifter and not be in the way, so that, you know, when you pull it, when the shifter's, you know, I think we're gonna do something like that to where you pull it kind of back here, but you still have enough room for the shifter. Before we mount it up though, because we're putting a seat in here, we are gonna put the seat in so that you get the correct seating position and everything. Right now we're gonna unbox the seat bracket, the rails, then we're gonna get one of these Recaro pull positions. I had these for a different car back in the day. They're a little old, but they'll do for what we need. Let's get this seat unbolted and then we can start installing the new one. Turns out we actually don't have the right hardware to mount the seat bracket to the seats. So now we move on to the next project. Oh my gosh, Dave. Did you see how crusty the inside of this radiator is?
No.
It looks like SpongeBob's house down there. We bought a couple parts to kind of freshen it up. First of all, we have an intake, which should get us a couple more horsepower. A power steering relocation kit. Also, we have a new Mishimoto radiator, which is gonna replace the stock one. We're gonna keep this same fan shroud and everything from the stock fan so that we still have the stock clutch fan in there. So other than that, I don't think we have much more. Oh, we have to redo spark plugs as well. If we're gonna do a nitrous kit, you want a little bit colder plugs rather than the stock ones that are in it. So we got a new set of NGKs that we're gonna swap into it. That'll probably be the last thing though.
Touch on the water pump?
I did not touch on the water pump.
It was leaking.
Yeah, water pump's leaking, so we gotta redo. So while we have AC off and this bracket off, it's perfect time, as well as the radiator and stuff out. Perfect time to redo that water pump. Got a new one from the good old O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Alrighty guys, I just got done eating my lunch, king size chocolate bar. a mini Red Bull, and a water, of course. I am currently sitting in the O'Reilly's Auto Parts parking lot. I need to go run in, get some parts for some stuff that we're gonna be doing this afternoon. So with that, I will send you guys back to John and Dave, and I will catch up with you guys once I get back to the farm. Welcome back. It's a new day. We are still working on the Mustang. Last night we got pretty far. Dave did the water pump this morning. We got all the power steering off, the AC off, AC condenser, radiator. Then I took off a couple AC lines and stuff like that. As you can see, we kind of got the garbage pile laying over here, old radiator. Right now, Dave's taking a look at the new Mishimoto. Bro,
I'm taking this.
the Penguin, dude.
This is going in the Civic.
Dave's unboxing the new Mishimoto Rad. Is that black? Oh, I thought that was black for a second. That would have been sick.
I don't know if they do radiators in black.
Dude,
I mean, that's not bad.
my mom can TIG weld better than that.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Holy
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Dude, I'm going to tag the Mishimoto guys now. I'm going to tell them.
John's mom can weld better than you guys
That's
can.
what I'm going to tell them, yeah.
Dave has been working on the engine bay stuff. I've kept busy doing the interior stuff. I got some hardware at the hardware store last night so that I could get the seats done. I got the Corbeau seat bracket, and then I had to get different side rails. I had them, but I just had them laying around. I had to get different side rails to fit up because this bracket's a little bit tight on the insides. So yeah, we're gonna, whoa, hey, chill out, pal. We're gonna test fit the seat, see how she fits. I don't know if we're gonna put that center console back in. After yesterday, we were doing a little retrofitting with the handbrake and stuff and seeing where it would fit. I think we're gonna end up putting it behind the shifter, but we'll have to see once we get the seat in and everything. This is it, right now. We are taking the Musty Fox out for its maiden voyage with all of the new fancy parts. As you can see, my bum is being cushioned by this nice Recaro racing seat. We have our new steering wheel in. Our center console is out. We haven't put the handbrake in yet, but we're getting there. We have new water pump, new radiator. Right now we're checking the alignment because we had to replace a inner tie rod. So I was told to go rod on it and just make sure, put her through her paces, make sure she can handle it, you know what I mean? Let's see what she's got.
Oh!
I'm gonna go cool her off a little bit.
Okay.
It got a little hot, but I will tell you.
Oh! My goodness. That's neat.
That's crazy is what that is, dude.
Dude, the one turn, You went around and you like sprayed me with tire, and I was like, sweet.
Tell us what we're doing, Dave.
We are finishing up the knock sensor replacement.
Stock horsepower that this car made, we got it to be around 240. Turns out that that number, 240 horse, came with a engine code that was on for a knock sensor. So this car was kind of permanently stuck in a limp mode almost. So we ordered a new knock sensor that Dave is just finishing up putting in. And we are gonna put it back in the dyno in about 10 minutes, 20 minutes maybe.
Probably 20.
And see what she makes. Before we put it on the dyno though, because this car is used and abused and has very summer slicks on her, I do need to put different wheels and tires on it so that our tires don't blow up on the dyno. These wheels and tires are off of a GT350, so I'm gonna jack up the car quickly and swap those on. Actually, before I swap them, I'm definitely gonna go do burnouts. Mike, you wanna go ride around and do some donuts? Let's get her moving. Well, what? Drop the hood, man, come on. Give her the beans. I'm gonna warm it up quick.
Easy, it's flapping around back there.
You got a flatter.
Oh, she ain't flat. She ain't got no tread. Your bumper's a little unhappy.
Oh shit.
Oh, the fender too. Woo. Woo.
She got caked, man. Yeah, take that and put that somewhere special, Dave. It kind of really messed some stuff up in here. Oh, there we go. My back bumper's screwed. Luckily, we were gonna change that. This thing fell off. Other than that, we're good to go. Oh man, I'm getting hot. Oh. Ooh. Nice shred marks. Woo. Yep, you're good there.
just not happy about something right now.
So, let me get out of the noise real quick. Dave basically said that he could kind of feel it holding back a little bit, like it was just unhappy. So hopefully, cross your fingers, we didn't actually do any major damage during our little burnout session.
Oh, I like that.
Any better?
243, 226.
We're making power, baby. We're making power. I love it. I love it. Like it's back. Oh.
Went down that time. I could feel it right away. It's showing low input now. And I don't know why that would be, because I cleared it, and for 2 clean pulls, we were getting knock sensor activity. You know, it wasn't extreme or anything. It pulled a couple degrees a couple times.
Yeah.
But as soon as I threw fuel at it, that's when it made more power. And it was happy on that pull. And then the next pull, it just, coded out again.
Went right back to, that's annoying.
So we dynoed the Z. You guys saw that. We did about maybe I think 6 runs. We ended up. It kind of went like this for the for the runs. We started out. The problem seemed to not really fix itself. We were getting around 210, 220, which is really weird because before, even when we had the problem, we were getting around 240. Dave had 2 runs where the knock sensor was working perfectly. It was detecting knock. He was adding fuel, a little bit of timing and everything. Like it worked perfectly. We got around 245 to the wheels. Sadly though, the problem did come back. Rather than before, we had a high voltage, which means that the plug isn't plugged in or the sensor isn't reading because it turns out the sensor wire was severed. This time we actually got a low voltage reading, which is a little bit different. Not the same problem. It means it's still getting a response from the sensor. It's just not reading correctly. But it's weird because the knock sensor was reading correctly when we had it. When those 2 runs we had it, it was reading correctly and it was detecting knock. And so I think next time in a later video or something or whatever, we are going to end up just turning off that low voltage engine code so we can kind of tune around it and the car will be making good power. We are going to close it up tonight. Everybody already left and I'm here turning off all the lights and getting everything packed up. With that being said, I appreciate you guys staying throughout the video. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below on whether or not you like this style of video. With that, I guess that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you have a good day. Hopefully you have a good night whenever time you're watching it. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.